to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Trace. Well, John McCain's campaign bringing new blood on board, hiring Mike Duhaime as its new political director. Now, Duhaime ran Rudy Giuliani's campaign. He's the first person that Steve Schmidt hired since he moved into this more prominent position that he's in right now. As McCain is laying out his economic message just moments from now, we're waiting for that in the critical swing state of Colorado. Earlier on Fox and Friends today, Barack Obama's communications director was there, Robert GIBBS, and he laid out his plan to tie McCain's economic message to George Bush. Look at this.
I think what you're going to see in this election is a very clear choice, between the clear new ideas that put the middle class first from Senator Obama versus the same old thinking on our economy and on any number of issues, the same old ideas you've heard from George Bush for the past 8 years. This time you're just going to hear them from John McCain.
All right, joining me now is Senior McCain advisor NICOLE WALLACE. She served as communications director in the Bush White House. NICOLE, good to see you. Welcome.
Nice to be here.
So tell me a little bit about, we've heard about some moves and some people becoming a little bit more prominent in the McCain camp. And some of the McCain campaign has been criticized for not being robust enough, not being out there enough, letting Barack Obama steal a lot of the attention. Are we going to see anything different now?
Well, I don't think a lot of people who are making a choice in this election care too much about what happens at a staff level. But I think we are in a position now to hit the ground running and to really focus on the choice that voters have. As you know, as you talk about every day, this is a big election about big stuff. And I think it would be glorious if that clip you just played of Barack Obama's communications director rang a bit true at all, but it doesn't. There is nothing that Barack Obama has done or proposed that would do anything other than suck all the oxygen out of this economy that is already facing some challenges.
I do want to get your thoughts also on this Invesco Field decision that they're going to do the big announcement at the Invesco Field. It's a Super Bowl stadium, 75,000 people. How do you compete with that in the Republican convention, NICOLE?
We're very comfortable to hold up to the American people a choice between someone who spends, John McCain, you've been on the road, he spends every minute of every day mixing it up, talking to real people with real questions. Everything they say to John McCain isn't scripted, polished, vetted, or checked. They're talking to him about their worries about Barack Obama's plan to tax our small businesses, which really are the engine of our economy. They're talking to John McCain face to face, day in, day out. We're very comfortable contrasting all that access and all that spontaneity with what is a very standoffish, I think, image that they send out when they stand in the middle of a field with screaming fans. It's something that works for them, and if it does, then we're glad about that. But it's a contrast I think we're comfortable with.
And that's clearly not, John McCain's style. And as you point out, he likes the town hall venue. He likes to be one-on-one with people. There was a report this weekend that I saw that suggested that a speech coach was being brought in, though, to help John McCain communicate his own, personality a little bit more clearly when he does do a formal speech. Is that true?
Well, you know what? All sorts of people are involved. But look, this isn't about John McCain liking it one way or another. This is about the American people demanding that their leaders stand before them. This is why we proposed 10 town hall meetings. Barack Obama hasn't shown up for any of them, but hope springs eternal. And we hope that when he said he'd meet with us anywhere, anytime to talk about the issues in front of the voters, that at some point he'll be true to his words. He sometimes veers around, and we're hoping that he'll veer back to that position. But, this is about connecting with people on the issues they care most about, how to grow the economy, to keep taxes low, to strengthen our small businesses, and to create jobs. And so far, nothing we've seen out of the Obama campaign would accomplish any of that.
NICOLE, you're a veteran of this process. You were part of the Bush 2004 team. How do things compare? How does it feel? How does being in the McCain campaign feel compared to being with the Bush team in 2004 to you?
I have admired Senator McCain for many years, so it's a tremendous honor to be a small part of this operation. And, it's a thrill to be out on the road and to have these town halls be the centerpiece of how we communicate. It's a different approach in that we place the voters in center stage. We place the voters at the center of everything we do. Every day is constructed around hearing from voters, hearing from people. So it's a little more interesting when everything is unexpected and when everything is truly unfiltered and coming straight from the minds and the mouths of the voters in this country.
All right, NICOLE, I look forward to talking with you as we head through this process. And as we pointed out in the top box, we have John McCain. There's Cindy McCain getting ready to, or in the process, I should say, of introducing her husband. So we're going to keep a close eye on that, and we'll dip into that as we move through that speech today. Yeah.